Wilson surveys, fires, and that's going to be caught for a first down, but not a touchdown.
Look out, they've got a player down back here. They've got George Fant in the middle of the field. He has to get up and go.
Does he sneak it in? What?
Could this be anything but Marshawn Lynch up and over the top?
Meanwhile, the play clock wound all the way down.
Offense, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Second down and goal. Wilson floats away, floats a pass. It's going to be incomplete because 15 seconds.
No sacks here for Russell Wilson.
Wilson fires, incomplete. Crowd wants a flag. So does Hollister. So does Wilson. And the play clock is down to 3. And here we go. And Wilson throws, caught, and it is going to be Hollister. Then the ball winds up in the hands of a 49er, Jimmy Ward.
The goal line, if he does, none of the rest of that even matters.
Hollister gets taken down. Ooh.
I
Looks
don't
short
think you
to
can
me.
say he was across the line. It's just the opposite of the Atlanta game that they... Holy cow. What a way for the 100th year to end.
After review, completed pass receiver was down short of the goal line. San Francisco.
Fake, then a little toss to Samuel. Juszczyk is out in front. Samuel down the sideline, spinning his way inbounds into the end zone. Deebo Samuel Juszczyk out in front, 30-yard gain, and that drive started at their own 6, goes 94 yards.
Juszczyk come here and loop back, and then here comes the reverse. So you've got lead blockers, you've got running backs at wide receivers, you've got fullbacks playing wide receiver. It is a very dynamic offense. It is so hard that he go out.
Well, it's a scoring play, so...
Now the Giants turn to try and answer, and here's Saquon Barkley, and he's off to the races. The 30, the 20, Saquon for 6.
NFC East. Great job by the offensive line up front. And Saquon, with the patience, and the thing that he has that not a lot of guys have is this little bit of burst right there. Once he sees that opening, and you look at big number 71 for the Giants downfield blocking and Will Hernandez. But Rodney McLeod was the one that took the poor angle. He ran into his own defender. The defender was playing man-to-man. That's his responsibility. Rodney McLeod is the free man. He's got a shot at him in the open field, but he blocked himself.
To its credit, Super Bowl win.
3rd and 5, and there's a first down catch for Aitman. The ball came out late. Was he down? Marcel Aitman coughs it up. For now, they're saying it's a fumble recovered by Denver. Trey Marshall forced a fumble. 3-3 with a 1:11 to go. Denver takes over in great field position. Locke. He's going to run it. Trying to get to the outside. Nice run by Locke. Come from behind by Nicholas Morrow after a gain of 12. And now 3rd down and 6. Crosby's coming. Locke gets rid of it to Hamilton for a first down. Deshaun Hamilton tackled by Riley, but not before Hamilton gets 11.
We'll bring him back in probably.
He goes in motion. Locke keeps it, rolling right, throwing, wide open touchdown. Andrew Beck, his first NFL touchdown. The scouting staff here in Denver for bringing him in.
And when he went to the Patriots out of the University of Texas, he got one of the larger signing bonuses for an undrafted guy. Thought he was going to make the team. Part of that money he didn't get.
Warning, Wentz looking around and throws all the way across the field, and it's a touchdown to Joshua Perkins. What a throw by Carson Wentz.
And wide receiver Joshua Perkins is going to come all the way from the top of your screen over. Now, the protection is outstanding because this route takes such a long time to develop. And you see right there, DeAndre Baker got caught snooping away, did not see the crossing route in front of him. And Carson Wentz showing off that strong arm. And as you said, Tom, another man's...
Prescott wants to air it out, and now does. Looking for Cooper. He's got it inside the 20. Prescott out to his left. Throws, caught, touchdown, Elliott.
Jonathan Allen is going to rush right here in the middle, and he gets the push. Then on Cameron Fleming, and in doing so, he gives up contain, and it allows Prescott then to get out on the edge and then allow the receivers to create some separation and make the throw then to Ezekiel Elliott.
Hodges settles in, plenty of time to the outside, and it's caught. Deontay Johnson. It's a dedicated fan base that has shown up here at M&T Bank Stadium. On a give, Benny Snell will not go down. Hit from behind. The ball popped free at the end, and it's ruled down. The rookie fourth-round draft pick. On first and goal, give it to Snell. Cut to the outside, and Snell is in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Drive when he starts up the middle and then sees the opening to the outside. Great block by Alejandro Villanueva, and that gets Snell to pay dirt. Really great vision here.
From just inside their own 29, Brissett fakes the handoff, throws, and completes. First down and more. Hilton still going. Hilton showing the wheels. He's inside Jack's territory. Brissett, quick delivery to Dontrell Inman. And he's going to be well short of the first down they needed to get just outside the 16. And here comes a late flag. A couple of markers thrown. Brissett has been very efficient in the red zone this season. In fact, no interceptions. The late handoff. This is Mack. And he's in for the touchdown. Well, Jacksonville expecting pass, it looked like, and Mack had the space.
Trying to get the first down, and the Rams are going to be close to it. Nick Scott, the special teams tackler, looks like he's short. Took the direct snap, and the Cardinals and Kingsbury were ready for it. Well, after a loss of one, Murray for the end zone. Open touchdown, Cardinals. Dan Arnold, the tight end, with a spike in the end zone.
Right there. Here's Dan Arnold. He's just going to go straight up the seam. Taylor Rapp widens again, and I don't know if Corey Littleton was a little late. Is it the linebacker?
Here's Tannehill, 3rd and 5. Bounces away from the pocket and finds Brown. Slips out of a tackle, and he's racing down the sideline for a touchdown. You had it, Tony. A.J. Brown has scored a touchdown for the 4th game in a row.
Here in the NFL, watch him go up, go across, and then keep going. When he changes that little burst, he's got strong hands, and he's really difficult run after catch. He's been doing it all year. Hargraves with a poor tackle at the top, and he stayed in and took off with the burst.
It's almost like Hargraves just tried to punch the ball out of his hands and not make a tackle on him. Didn't really go for the tackle.
Well, it's that.
Brady over the middle, tipped and incomplete. 20 seconds on the clock.
N'Keal Harry go down the sideline, and it was just missed.
On 2nd and 10, Brady throwing over the middle, and that is complete. Edelman, his 2nd catch of the day. Brady with time, throwing this side of the field. Nice defensive play made by number 30, Nate Brooks. Here we go. Brady to the side. Edelman throws it back. The ball is loose and being tossed around. And still being tossed around. Watson, Edelman. And again, now a lineman, and now Sanu before he's finally brought, nope, still alive. And there's the end of the game. And look at these Miami Dolphins celebrate. Got the snap away. Quick pass over the middle, bobbled, and then caught by Albert Wilson. Quick pass to the near side. That's Gesicki, and Gesicki bumped out of bounds. They will mark him out at about the 44, and that's a yard short of a first down. Fitzpatrick throwing. That's complete for the first down. Isaiah Ford. This one's going to go deep. And the catch is made by Devontae Parker. Inside the 30 at the 29.
Parker's lined up in the right slot with Gilmore over the top of him.
Fitzpatrick coming across. He's got his man. That is Albert Wilson. And Wilson with a first down.
No matter how much time is left, you're not anticipating giving up that touchdown.
2nd and 2. Fitzpatrick throwing, and that is to the 5-yard line and caught by Isaiah Ford. That's enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal. Fitzpatrick throwing over the middle. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki.
Well, this stadium got real quiet real quick. Plants it and fires it. He just works to the outside, does a little stick. Chung can't get his left arm in there to knock it away. Can't say enough about the way.
Winston flushed. Looking in the corner. It's caught. Touchdown, Perriman. Fire the cannon. Perfect throw. Throws it up high. Give your guy a chance to catch it up high. Now make the catch and control and get both feet in. There's one. There's two. That's a catch. He just beats his hand that goes out of
McKenzie. McKenzie is hit behind the line of scrimmage.
I want to be clear. Greg Williams, he dislodged that ball from control right on impact, and I would have stayed with the fumble on the play.
Frank Gore will run it on 2nd down. Other defense, offense were on the fields. On 3rd down, Barkley to throw. Ball is deflected, incomplete, intended for Tyler Crofts. The Bills, they're locked in the number 5 spot, but they do not know who they're playing next week. Frank Gore is stopped a yard from the line of scrimmage. Chiefs are playing the Chargers now. The Texans are playing the Titans later here on CBS. On 3rd down, Barkley's pass is intercepted. It's James Burgess who read it beautifully and stepped in front.
You see Burgess just step right into this window. Barkley never sees him, throws it right to him. Another big play for Greg Williams and his defense. And Greg Williams, deserves a ton of credit.
And there's going to be a safety, I believe, as Mike Boone is tackled in the end zone by Nick Kwiatkowski. So a safety, 2 points. So Chuck Pagano's Bears
might want to block the guys in white. Kwiatkowski sitting there at linebacker, and that's an assignment bust. And he's sitting at linebacker. Somebody has to be assigned to get off and get Kwiatkowski, and you cannot tarry, especially down there, because those linebackers aren't taking depth. They know you're going to run the ball. Kwiatkowski's sitting at about 2.5 yards depth there, and you'll see Hill right here get hung up there, and he runs right through that block.
Being chased from behind by Brian Cox. Instead, he's going to tuck it down and score. Andy Dalton in for 6. Say what you want. This guy hasn't given up on this franchise.
No, and receiver does a nice job because you have to convert from an option for Andy Dalton to throw the ball to a blocker, a couple of
coaching ranks, and Bill Belichick had many great compliments when talking about Brian Flores.
Picked off. Going to the end zone is Eric Rowe for the touchdown.
And I'm not even sure who that football was for. It was in between. It was in between Julian Edelman and Sony Michel. Rowe's going to be lined up here, but Edelman's coming out, and Michel comes out that same way, and he just it's kind of thrown in between the two. Really, some confusion.
Pipkins the block on Clark to the end zone. That's Crab, Allen, touchdown. What a catch! And
And he worked on the defensive back, Kendall Fuller.
So dangerous is his ability to get off the line of scrimmage. He's so crafty. Question is, I think his left foot gets in. That's well done by Keenan Allen. A great throw by Rivers. Allen so productive, 95 catches, over 1,100 yards, 5 touchdowns. And he's so dangerous, especially when he's lined up inside in the slot. You'll see the right
little trickery. Oh, looking for a throw. Amendola's got a man open, and he's got it for the touchdown. David Blau with his first career touchdown catch. And this was set up earlier in the game, the same type of motion, but they handed the ball inside to the running back. Now they go all the way out with it. This is called the counter to the motion you saw earlier. And Amendola on the throwback to Blau. Blau was not going to drop that layup. And
you have a man-to-man, they'll jump off, and this is 6 quick.
Look at that. That's a touchdown to Ty Sambrailo. Well, that is the backup right tackle from Colorado State. How do you do?
Okay, so here's the difference. See, he's off the ball. He's off the ball, and he's the end man on the line of scrimmage. And because of that, there's nobody out there. Now, he had to report as eligible. So they had the umpire would tell the defense that he's eligible.
Inside the 10, the 5 to the end zone, touchdown.
That comes at you fast if you're the Carolina Panthers now. And we saw Alvin Kamara get on track last week with 2 touchdowns. Here it is again. Look at the double team block. And look, he could pick either one of those holes. He gets 2 or 3 Carolina Panthers turn their backs to the play, and that was about as easy as it comes, Kenny. You come out of this game, you want a
job of it right there.
First time Baker Mayfield trying to go to the air, and he wants a lot. He's going for the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown by Damian Ratley. 46 yards, Mayfield to Ratley.
Ratley does a nice job extending on that one. Not great conditions right here. Does a nice job turning the body, making sure that ball doesn't contact the